Good afternoon. This is an album update. So, I'm working out the details for the first track, which is the introduction to the ERADICAN. And the problem that's being faced is this. Over time, standards aren't always kept. And basically the problem is it's like a compounding problem about standards not being kept, and then the people that don't keep the standards trying to enforce their ways on other people. It's almost like this. I had a friend. She was a friend to me. Had a friend, as it sounds. Well, if someone is a friend to me, then I had a friend. She grew up in this house, though. The whole house was disgusting. There was dust all over the place. She took showers in the shower or baths. In the bath, where the tiles on the wall, some of them were missing. And I really respect what she made out of herself, considering the conditions that she was born in and lived in. But she did not have to be liable to those conditions. In my life, it's as if the people I thought I was supposed to believe or whatever, I guess, like mammal instinct, your parents and family, they feed you food and they also tell you things. So from 0 years old, they feed you food. From zero years old, they tell you things. It's feasible that one would believe the things that they are told from the people who feed them from 0 years old and up. But then the things that they say are actually sabotage to my life, making life decisions for me from an early age. They don't have the right to make life decisions for me. A child is not liable to their parents. A parent is liable to their children, and to say their children is actually disgusting. Although it's their offspring, they're not at ownership. They make decisions for you, tell you what religion to believe in, drag you through all these disgusting things, and then it's like, my folks wanted to blame me for being the person that they made, because they were horribly disgusting people. I didn't want to be horribly disgusting with them, so they take it out on me. Took it out on me. I don't really have contact these days. And then consider this. The brightest, best people early on have a tendency also to make the most horrible things out of each other. So anyway, it's really an album about standards. And so many things happen so early on, it just makes a disgusting tangle. This album is about sanitation mainly. So, see, these house molds, every house really has a different house mold. You have different products and your different people, and there is a mold in your house somewhere. Some kind, a mold, a germ, something that you're aware of because you clean after yourselves. Consider the way of the house mold, though. It's not something you want to have inside of you. So consider they could compound with each other also. in your day-to-day lives. It's like you want the people around you to practice the same kind of sanitation you want to practice, and hopefully do practice. And it's feasible to think also. I mean, it is the current cycle is eventually houses get bulldozed down and they make new houses there. Now, think ahead though. You have a corporate world out there. And they are powerful people also. Feasibly powerful enough to make decisions against your will. Who would you want to design the dynamic of your suburbs? You yourself or a corporation? I think a corporation could do an excellent job. But I think it's something that you would want to maintain yourself democratically. Or what if they have you someday living in rubber houses where they choose the materials for you? Living in a rubber house where they choose the materials for you and you don't know why you're agitated all the time. And it's a feasible concept that someday all the stuff we see out here could be destroyed. So it's an album about sanitation standards more than it is about social issues.